Welcome to Fascinating Flag. We're jumping straight into a deep dive today on, well, something that's really shifted from sci-fi to everyday reality. Artificial intelligence. I mean, it feels like it's everywhere now, changing how we live, how we work.
It absolutely is.
Hmm.
And what's really striking from the material we looked at is just how much AI you're already using,
Yeah,
often, without even giving it a second thought.
right.
Maybe before we get into all the examples, it's good to just quickly define what we mean by AI here,
Yeah.
because it's not really about, like, sentient robots taking over.
Yeah, definitely not the Terminator scenario. So what was the working definition?
At its core, the sources point to AI as systems built to do tasks that will used to need human thinking. Stuff like learning, reasoning, making decisions.
Okay.
And the AI that's driving most of what we see, it's generally described as narrow AI, specialized.
Meaning it's very good at one thing, but it doesn't have that broad human-like intelligence.
Exactly.
Hmm.
But don't let narrow fool you. The power within that specific focus is immense. That's what's causing these big shifts. The sources talk about it crunching huge data sets we just couldn't handle before, optimizing factories, speeding up science.
Right, accelerating research. It's enabling a scale and complexity we haven't seen.
Precisely. And that capability, that's why you encounter it so often.
Like at home, right?
Yeah.
Your voice assistant understanding you, maybe smart thermostats, learning your routine.
Yeah, or even appliances optimizing energy. And at work, it's popping up everywhere, automating those tedious tasks, helping draft emails, transcribing meetings, getting pretty accurate too.
Oh, yeah. And entertainment, that's a big one, but subtle.
Totally. Those recommendations for what show to watch next or the music playlist that just gets you, that's AI personalization.
Even video game characters feeling more real, reacting more intelligently.
And one area the sources really highlighted was healthcare.
I saw that. The medical scan analysis seemed huge.
It is. It's not just analyzing them, but often with incredible speed, maybe even spotting things earlier to help doctors.
AIDS detection.
Right. And it's pushing drug discovery forward, sifting through molecular data way faster than humans could. Plus, there's potential in predicting how you might respond to treatments.
Yeah.
Towards, truly personalized medicine.
And even things you use constantly without thinking, your GPS rerouting you instantly because of an accident ahead,
Yeah.
that's AI.
Definitely. Or looking a bit further out, the really complex stuff needed for, say, self-driving cars, or even managing traffic across an entire city efficiently. It's all about processing dynamic info and adjusting on the fly.
So the immediate impact is pretty clear. Things get faster, easier, more personalized, and in health and transport, potentially life-saving capabilities. But what about the future? What did the sources suggest is coming next, short term?
Short term, it seems like the tools we already have will just get better, smarter, more integrated. And the sources also talk about seeing more capable agents, sort of like AI programs handling more complex sequences of tasks for you.
Kind of like a super focused virtual assistant for specific jobs.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Then, medium term, things get even more interesting with multimodal AI.
Multimodal, what's that involve?
It means systems that can understand and work with different types of information all at once. So not just text, but also voice, images, video,
Mm-hmm.
processing it all together, understanding the context across them.
Wow. Okay. So you could talk to it, show it something, point something out in a video, and it connects the dots.
Exactly. The sources suggest this unlocks a whole new level of interaction and applications. Really powerful stuff.
That does sound like a big leap. And then long term,
Yeah.
that's where we get into the really speculative territory. Yeah.
That's right. That's the realm of artificial general intelligence, AGI. The idea of AI reaching, human-level smarts, or maybe even beyond. An AI that could learn anything, maybe write a prize-winning book or make fundamental scientific discoveries on its own. Highly speculative, the sources emphasize. Distant future, maybe.
Okay. So looking at that whole arc from the AI helping you pick a movie today to potential AGI, it brings up a really crucial point from the material. There's this huge excitement, right? Optimism about using AI for massive problems, climate change, disease,
Huh.
enhancing what humans can do.
Absolutely. That idea of augmenting human ability is a strong positive theme. But, the sources also sound a note of caution. Not fear necessarily, but
Yeah.
just an awareness of the speed and scale here.
Yeah.
This isn't gradual change. It's happening incredibly fast, and where it all leads isn't set in stone.
Right. It has this amazing potential for good, but the actual outcome really depends on the choices we're making now, how we develop it, how we integrate it.
Which leads to what felt like the central question raised. We're obviously amazed by the technical capabilities. They're undeniable. But are we spending enough time thinking about and discussing how this technology should really enhance the human experience.
What do we actually want AI to help us achieve as people?
Yeah. It shifts the focus from can we build this
Hmm.
to how should we build this to truly benefit humanity.
That's definitely something to keep thinking about as AI gets woven even deeper into our lives.
Indeed. Food for thought. Until next time.